Jason, what kind of an effort did you think it was going to take to beat Penn State coming in here tonight?
Well, of course you're going to need an A effort to beat Penn State. I mean, they've been good the past 4 years. You know, I don't think you're going to beat them with a B or a C effort.
That being said, how do you think you guys wrestled tonight?
I think we did okay. They beat us a little bit to the tie. They're good. You know, they out wrestled us a little bit. You know, and it showed on the scoreboard. They won. Hats off to them.
What did you think was the turning point? What match did you think was the turning point?
Well, I think there was a lot of great bouts. You know, as far as action goes, and guys wrestling and trying to get after it. Probably really the turning point where you knew that it was done was at 97, the Penn. You know, we've had an overtime bout with that guy a number of times. I think the past 2 times they wrestled, and this time he spread the gap and pinned him. So, I mean, once that was secured, I think it was pretty much done.
Coach, were you surprised by the fall?
Yeah, I was surprised by the fall. I mean, I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't surprised, but I mean, McIntosh did a good job. He did what he had to do, and he got a pin, and he kind of slammed the door on it.
The past couple of years, you won a couple of bouts. Tonight, you won 4. You feel like you're getting closer, you know, in terms of being more competitive with those guys? Or?
Well, I think we're trying, we're working at it. You know, I hope maybe you ask, you answer it. You know, I think we're there in a few of them. You know, they beat us in the tie-up. They stayed inside more than we did, and you know they scored more points. So overall, I think it was a good event, and you know, unfortunately, we didn't do as well as I would have liked.
I think you've lost 2 in a row. How do you rebound and get the team back?
Well, the good thing about our schedule is we got plenty of opportunity. You know, we get on the bus tomorrow. We're going to Philadelphia. We have the Keystone Classic. So, I mean, you got to have a short memory in Division I wrestling. That's kind of what we talked about. And, you know, we'll keep working and try to get better and stay positive and take what we can from this and learn from it and, you know, be better the next time.
Where do you see this program going? I mean, what's your vision for it in the future?
Well, I think we want to be great. You know, I don't think you spend as much time as we do just to be average. You know, so I mean, we want to be good, and it takes people, and I think we have some good people. We need some more of them, but yeah, we'd like to win.
What's Tyler's status? I know he's been out. I mean, is he getting close? Or?
Yeah, you know, he's getting close. He broke his arm. He's about tonight's the 6-week mark. So it just, I mean, as much as we wanted to see him and Nate Brown go at it, we just got to wait, you know. And I think it's Matt Brown. You know, Nate was last week. But yeah, you know, we're trying to get him in. It's just we got to wait, you know, and make sure it's right. You know, it's a long season. We're in November. We didn't get Santa yet.
You pleased with how Edgar did in his first match of the year?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have your first time down to weight, it's a challenge, you know, and Edgar's been fighting some injuries, so he's back, and he did a good job tonight, finding a way to get a win. And obviously, you want to score more points. You know, he would like to score more points, but he got us on the board to start tonight, so it was good.
Cody had a nice win for you. Can you talk a little bit about his development?
Yeah, you know, he's coming along. I think it's anytime you're a freshman, sometimes it's a little slower than you like, you know, but he's done a good job. He's working hard. He's got some great attacks. He's tough to wrestle, and he's doing what we ask of him.
What's he do well on the mat for you?
Well, he's capable of scoring points from all 3 positions, so whenever you can do that, you put yourself in danger to your opponent. So he scored from all 3 positions tonight and got back points, and so I think we see why he won a lot in high school.
Coach, do you feel like the team had to kind of come out fast, knowing that Brown and McIntosh were waiting at the end?
I think the hardest thing in wrestling is to just keep your focus on what you do well, you know, and not letting the excitement of the crowd and all the things that are around you distract you from what you need to do. And I don't know if it's a fast start or what. I mean, I know Max went out and scored the first takedown, and 97 we didn't score the first takedown. They did, and you know, then I think we know what happened from there.
I mean, how do you feel? Your first match of the year tonight. I mean, you feel like you did pretty well for yourself out there?
I think I did pretty decent. Still whipping myself back into shape fighting a little bit of injuries, but I'll be fine. Get back into it.
Can you speak to the challenge of, obviously, you're going against the 4-time defending champs? I mean, what does that kind of bring out in you guys?
It's just another match, This isn't the peak of the season. We're working towards March to be national champs, so this is just another stepping stone to get to March.
I feel like you guys were pretty close with them tonight. I mean, I'm sure the final score isn't what you want, but you feel like it was a pretty tight match overall? Or?
Yeah, it was pretty tight. We didn't get too bad. We got wrestled a little bit. Lost our focus a little bit, but we'll bounce back from that. Keep practicing, keep getting better every day, and we'll be fine.
I'll take one more for Andrew if anyone has it.
What's the difference in the atmosphere like from Peterson Event Center to the field house?
It's a great atmosphere. I've been in this atmosphere plenty of times, so it's really nothing new. But it feels good to have Pitt fans to come support us.
Thank you.
Talk about the win tonight. How did you feel again against the other District 6 guys?
It was a good way to get out there and show really what District 6 has as far as top-notch wrestling. I think that Pennsylvania as a state is really well known for its wrestling, but District 6 is kind of a hidden gem in that we have a lot of really top-notch guys. But it was really good to get out there and wrestle with District 6 kid, and hopefully the fans enjoyed it, and I'm glad to get the win.
But the move in the first period there, can you talk about hitting that right off the bat?
Yeah, basically he was circling towards the edge and just shot a double leg and went to get up for a upper body throw, and I got his chest to chest. I could feel he was on his toes a little bit, and I knew just had to pick a side and go with it, and it worked.
Mm-hmm. How do you think you guys wrestled overall?
The team looked good, a few mistakes here and there, but overall we wrestled pretty good. It's only November, so we still have plenty of time to work out the tweaks and bugs and get ready for the second part of the season, really, where it comes down to practice time and time spent in the room, repetition.
Mm-hmm. How about your progress? How pleased are you with your progress?
My progress so far has been pretty good. It's early in the season. I'm a little tired going into the third period. But really, you got to ask yourself, do you want to win? And when it comes down to that, you really got to suck it up and dig deep and go out there and just keep doing what you know how to do and have confidence. And so far, it's been good. Had a few bumps in the road, but I think by the end of the year, I should be ready to compete at the NCAAs.
How much do you guys build off this match? Because, like you said, it's only November. You still got a lot of season to go.
Right. Building off of this match, I think it gives us a good direction of where we're at and where we could be at the end of the year. Some guys went out there and wrestled really well, and everybody wrestled well. It's just Penn State has a lot of really good really good team members. So to go out there and get a few wins, and Bonacorsi, he didn't wrestle the way he wanted to, but I think it's going to fire him up and get him in the room training even harder, and all the guys just. We wanted to beat Penn State. There's no reason why we shouldn't beat Penn State, and it's going to fuel us the rest of the year and motivate us to get out there and wrestle hard 7 minutes every time we wrestle. Show what Pitt's all about.
What were your expectations coming into the season?
As far as team or individual?
Yours.
My expectations, get to NCAAs, win ACCs, get into NCAAs and make a run at placing top 5, if not All-American.
Mm-hmm. How tough was it sitting out last year?
It was tough. It really made me realize how much I love the sport and how much I benefit from it every day. Just getting in, showing your hard work pays off is something that everybody loves. So not being able to train and really focus on some particular things that I need to do in my wrestling, it kind of left me with boredom, I guess. But coming back this year, it excited me even more to go out there and wrestle. So.
We'll open up for one last question for Ronnie if anyone has one. Thank you.